Ranked 60 in the world from France, please welcome Varvara Gracheva.
Varvara Gracheva owns 4 wins in her career over top 10 players. Can the French qualifier conjure up another big win on a grand stage?
Ranked 5 in the world from the United States of America, please welcome Jessica Pegula.
Jessica Pegula, a former semi-finalist in Dubai, will be looking to keep her strong form going. It's been an outstanding start to the year for the American, who reached the last 4 at the Australian Open. Yeah, a very warm welcome along, everybody, to what is a sunny day once again here in Dubai. Sunshine beating down on this centre court. And our focus on whether Jessica Pegula can continue her excellent recent form. Mikey Pereira in the commentary box. Delighted to say once again alongside me is Steph Dubois. And Steph, of course, Pegula in great form. She's not played a match for a little over a couple of weeks. Do you think that will play any factor here?
Well, with all her experience, and she's played well at the beginning of the season, all these matches under her belt, and she loves those conditions. I think it's just on over advantage. On the other hand, Gracheva has really nothing to lose, as you mentioned, only 4 top 10 wins, so she knows it's going to be a big challenge.
Here is the draw, where by virtue of a bye, making it safely into the second round. Gracheva had to work hard in her opening round, coming past Sramkova. And of course, she already has made it through qualifying as well. Also in this section, Iva Jovic, who is a player in form, and Diana Schneider. So it really is a pretty jam-packed part of the draw that we have involving.
You have to be positive and, yeah, really believe in your tennis.
Yeah, absolutely. As Pegula, well, she has been such a class operator for many years, and had a terrific start to this year, reaching the semi-finals in Brisbane and then backing it up with a semi-final run to the Australian Open semi-finals. And throughout that entire draw, she didn't drop a set until losing out to Elena Rybakina, who of course went on to then win the title. I mean, this is a player in red-hot form.
Yeah, I just think she's very strong mentally, and especially against those big names. You know, at the beginning of this year, she in an interview she mentioned that I believe I'm in the top 3 on hard court, so it shows how consistent she is on that surface. But she works hard, she's determined, she makes her opponent play a lot of balls, and I think she plays a really clever tennis.
Yeah, conditions you imagine would suit Pegula here.
1 minute, ladies, 1 minute.
As we see, it is a first-time meeting on tour between these two. They did actually meet in the qualifiers of Cincinnati back in 2020, when that tournament was actually held in New York that year. And Pegula winning that one in straight sets, but there were 2 tight sets. Alison Hughes from Great Britain in the umpire's perch. The American flag above us. Maybe it's just a tad less windy today. The trees have settled down. It was really swaying yesterday, the wind, and causing the trees to move about a lot. So it does look a little bit calmer today. I'm sure the players will be delighted with that, because tricky conditions at times for the players yesterday.
And a warm-up.
So warm-up done and dusted. Confirmation that Pegula won the toss and has elected to receive first. Yeah, the big favourite for this one. Win probability. Let's have a quick look. Pegula. Time just about gone 11 o'clock here on this Tuesday morning in Dubai.
Wait, please. Ready, play. 16 love.
Straight away applying the pressure.
Quite.
13.
Early.
It's the second drop shot she's trying in the first game.
Let. Second serve.
Oh, yes.
Use.
Wonderful shot.
You know she can have the touch, Grasheva. It was a good shot selection. Pegula was quite far from that baseline in a way.
Advantage Pegula.
Yeah, just knocking on the door though early here, Pegula. Gets a bit of luck, but she certainly earned that luck the way she started here, Jessica Pegula. Wasting no time at all in getting the early break.
Yeah, you can sense she's trying to be on top of those rallies, being aggressive.
Well, there we go. We can see in terms of taking on French players, the last 5 encounters, she's lost 4, won just the once. Grasheva, as I mentioned, with that victory
Jessica Pegula to serve.
against Maria Sakkari. Has lost the most recent 4 against top 10 players. Jessica Pegula, well, she is an experienced player, 31 years of age now, and she's been a serial winner on the tour. 9 titles she's won. She's come close to winning a Grand Slam. US Open finalist a couple of years ago. And do you see maybe this is the time in her career where she can
30 love.
get one of those Grand Slams?
Oh yes, definitely. And she has the self-belief she's mentioned, when I go far in those tournaments, I usually lose against a player who wins the tournament. So she's so close.
Quite this time.
15.
It really does look dialed in early here.
She looks quite comfortable with her ground stroke.
Yeah.
But for me, yes, she's a complete player. She's good on the defense when she has to. She step into the court, be aggressive when needed. She's also a great competitor.
That's good play. Chased it down well, Gracheva. Good hustle.
It's not a bad idea for Pegula to change the rhythm with that drop shot. She just didn't execute it as well. Just landed a bit too long. Because we know she missed the previous two. Maybe she's just trying to be a bit too comfortable with it.
Terrific depth. Once again from Pegula.
If you look at her on the court, you don't think she's the most powerful, but actually there's so much acceleration, it goes through the court. And you mentioned the depth of some of her ground stroke are really difficult.
Just a little heavy-handed with that final shot, Gracheva. And it is.
Love 15.
I also sometimes feel that her opponents force themselves to try to do something. You could see that last backhand. She didn't have to go that hard, Gracheva. That's how consistent Pegula is.
Just dominating these rallies here.
Great defense from Gracheva there.
15-13.
A difficult shot to play in defeat of Jessica Pegula. Try to cut those, especially against world number 5.
Fifteen-all.
Taking that on, stepping in way inside the baseline. There's Pegula. A few minutes shy of half an hour played here, and Pegula serving 3-2 up.
15.
First serve in.
Use.
She has beaten top 10 before, so she has the self-belief. The way she's presenting herself right now, not make it easy for Pegula.
All.
First set.
Stuttering.
She definitely needs that game for her experience. I think those big first serve in is very important. Trying to put pressure on your opponent on the other side.
Let's serve. Game. Go.
A little overcooked on the second serve. And she's a relaxing spot here. Very peaceful for the Ducks. So Pegula serving for this opening set. It's been pretty close this set. Swept away.
15 love.
And you feel Pegula in the last game or two just has a gear up.
Wait, please.
You play as much as she can.
30-15.
Digs out. A good backhand in the corner, Pegula, just to make Grasheva play that extra shot. And it is set points that we have here for the American. And taken. Well, it wasn't all plain sailing for Jessica Pegula, but the first set does go the way of the number 4 seed.
It was a good refocus from the American in this first set. She's been playing since a few weeks in the Australian semi-final. But credit to Grasheva, just too many unforced errors coming in the end of that first set. It was a good fight though, which I have to make sure she cleaned these ones a bit, but you will see in this first set. Let's start with Jessica Pegula. 8 winners. They're pretty similar, but she really played.
Time. Yeah, please. Second set, Grasheva to serve.
Oh, so good. I'd like to see that move up to the net from Pegula.
She's quite successful with it. I wouldn't say she's a complete player. She was on the defense and found a way to the net.
Yeah, carefully watched.
15 all.
Great return
15-30.
on that one very quickly.
Does put so much pressure on the opponent. She redirects power so well, the American.
That's all.
Carefully deals with that on the back pedal. Pegula.
30-15.
It was such a difficult shot to do, especially with the sun and everything. She carefully placed it calmly. She needs to break now here, Pegula.
Oh, well put away. Unwavering.
Yeah, she was on the defense as soon as the point started, Pegula. Without hesitation here, Gracheva.
Advantage Gracheva.
Happy serve down the tee. Gracheva, who is playing in her 25th WTA 1000 main draw in her career. Her best ever performance at WTA 1000 level, a quarter-final run in Cincy last year. That is too hot to handle again from Pegula. Pegula, a three-time WTA 1000 champion.
Advantage Pegula.
Yeah, so much experience.
Yeah.
At this high level in those big tournaments, also in the major. It's a bit different for Gracheva.
That's the early break.
First game, second set.
And that did not take long at all. A bit of a swagger about Jessica Pegula now.
I feel she wants to put pressure, and you can see that last point on the return. Really jumping on it, taking time away from Gracheva. As we mentioned, it's your first match here in Dubai. She hasn't been playing for a few weeks, so it can take a few games and one set to kind of dial in with everything.
She's not afraid to take on the drive volley. We've seen that time and time again.
I think it's good that she goes to the net, goes forward. Just a bit tentative in that last one.
Love. Love.
It's a good shot at 40 love down, one you can sort of take on pretty freely there, Grasheva, but she's still got work to do in this game.
Still good at body language coming from her. As always say, she's a good fighter, she's determined.
And that is a terrific serve to finish off that game.
Pegula leads 2 games to love.
Much needed point for Grasheva here. Once again, a good first serve.
Not quite.
A bit surprised with Grasheva's defense on that last one. Really feeling the pressure. You can't afford that when you play against the world number 5.
Love. Game Pegula.
It's a very strong game. That's too good. Strong start.
30 love. Love. $40-15.
Third match point. And that goes right. It is Jessica Pegula, who finds herself in terrific form at the moment after that semi-final run in Melbourne. Playing her first match since the Australian Open, is able to get a victory here in the sunshine of 6 love.
She did take control of that second, raised her level. She was putting a lot of pressure to the French player.
Off she goes. Had her moment, certainly, Gracheva.
There's some positive coming from this match for her.
Yeah.
It was just not good enough in that second set. And you can see the big difference when you're in the top 10. All those little details, the first serve percentage, the returns. Just the clarity of mind she played in that second set, Pegula, was outstanding.
Round here at Dubai, and the way that she's playing, I mean, she has to be considered a real threat for the title here at this WTA 1000. 3 times a champion at WTA 1000 level. And perhaps she has another big run in her locker this week, as she is up and running here at the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championships. First match of the day on centre court, done and dusted, and well, this is how it looked by the numbers, Steph.
Well, yes, you can see. She said she was serving much better in that second set. 76% of first serve won.
It was, and well, Pegula, the 4th seed, safely into the 3rd round. She'll take on either Iva Jovic or Deanna Schneider. Actually, that match coming up next.